So I work at Spectrum. We work with homeless and runaway teenagers. And about 5 years ago, we took a young woman in. She was from Vermont. She was 18. There was some kind of family dispute. She couldn't live with her family. So she was couch surfing. Friend to friend to friend to friend, sleeping on couches. Eventually ran out of couches and friends, which happens with a lot of kids. And she came knocking on our door. So we took her in. She did really well right from the start. She got a job, then she got a better job, and she opened up a bank account. She enrolled at the Community College of Vermont. She got an associate's degree. So after living with us for about 2 years, she came walking into my office with her iPhone. She'd scroll through all her photos and said, look at this beautiful apartment I'm moving into that one of your staff found for me, and I'm enrolling in the University of Vermont. So to go from couch surfing to that is the fast lane. She was in the fast lane, and I was so proud of her. So she left us, and then I stayed in touch with her through Facebook. And after a year at UVM, she got a full scholarship to a university in a southern state in the United States. Now, this was a young woman who was very strong on civil rights, social justice, LGBTQ rights, and that didn't go over so well in this red southern state. So she put on Facebook last December, transferring back to Vermont, I'm going to go to Castleton State to finish. She also posted, having car problems, any recommendations for a mechanic? So I posted, go to Girlington Garage on Shelburne Road. They're excellent. They do wonderful work. They're honest. And if you want to use my name, feel free. So I always take off between Christmas and New Year's Eve. And I'm at home, and it's a couple of days after I posted that, and my cell phone, my work cell phone rings. So of course my first reaction is, this is my week off. I don't want to answer any work calls. But I answered it. I didn't recognize the area code, and it was her. Her name was Laura. She said, Mark, I'm really in a jam, and I really need some advice from you. She said, I'm about to start a full-time job on Monday, and a requirement is that I have a car. And I went to Girlington. They were great, but I need new tires, I need new shocks, I need new struts. So even parts alone, it's like over $500, and I don't have $500. What do I do? I said, how about college? I thought you were going to college. She says, oh, that's 2 weeks later. I'm taking 16 credits, a full load of courses at Castleton State. So I'm sitting there thinking, full-time work, full-time college, I never had to do that. So I said, here's my advice. Take your car back to Girlington Garage, tell them to do all the work, and send the bill to me. Spectrum will pay for this. She said, that's not what I'm looking for. I just wanted your advice. I said, well, that's my advice. Take it or leave it. So she said, why are you doing this? I said, do you remember when you got to Spectrum? You were here maybe a week, and Senator Leahy showed up. And we were looking for a young person to greet him and to tour him around and to give a little speech, and you volunteered to do it. Maybe you forgot that you did that, but I didn't forget that you did that. So you helped us then, and I want to help you now. And you know what? Even if you didn't do that, I would be doing this. And she said, why? I said, because you're family to us. And this is what family does. Family helps each other over the rough spots in life. However, I said, very few things in life come without any strings attached. And there's a string attached to this. There's a quid pro quo. If I do this for you, I need you to do something for me. And she sounded nervous, and she said, what? I said, when are you going to graduate from college? She said, May of 2016. I said, I need to get a ticket to that graduation. Can you guarantee me you're going to invite me to that graduation? And she said, she laughed, and she said, yeah, I could do that. I said, it's a deal. I'm going to hang up this phone. I'm going to email Donna at Girlington Garage, tell her to do all that work so we can get your car back in the fast lane. So, I hung up. My wife, Mary Beth, is seated there on the couch next to me, listening to this whole exchange, and she's crying. I said to her, why are you crying? She said, because you or I, at age 23 or 24, had a multitude of people who could help us over a bump like this. Aunts, uncles, grandparents, parents, so many people, and these kids have nobody. They have you, they have your coworkers at Spectrum, And that's it. You are truly their family, which we are. So, we did get a car in the fast lane. We got her on the fast lane. She's going to graduate about 9 months from now, and I fully expect that she'll be walking across that stage in a cap and gown, and I fully expect to be there to cheer her on. Thank you.